Let me ask you one question. There's a new ad that has come out, a group called Let Freedom Ring, I believe is the name of it. And it shows the president of Egypt, Morsi, and his past positions on Israel and Jerusalem and some other controversial things. And there's an issue of funding Egypt further. Let me run this ad.
Here's a Muslim Brotherhood rally for their new Egyptian president, Mohamed Morsi. They want to conquer Israel and renew long-severed ties with Iran, a country building nuclear weapons to slaughter the Israeli people. Death to Israel. The Muslim Brotherhood's top leaders even write about taking over America. President Obama, you invited the Muslim Brotherhood to the White House, legitimizing a group that wants to undermine America and destroy Israel? You sent them $1.5 billion of our taxpayer dollars? Why, Mr. President? Why?
Now, that's the president of Egypt. Why are we not meeting with Prime Minister Netanyahu, but the president has time for this guy? $1.5 billion in aid, $73 billion over the course of a couple of decades. And I just want to know, why would we meet with a guy who has said all these outrageous things in the past, Senator DeMint?
It's hard to explain. I mean, we've spent decades, Sean, building a strong relationship with Egypt, and there's a peace treaty between Egypt and Israel that has lasted a long time, and we all fear now with the Muslim Brotherhood in charge that we may be losing that. Of course, the administration is trying to make the best of what appears to be a bad situation, but it doesn't look good right now. But I don't think we should give up on Egypt. We really can't afford to.
So you would do you support that? Do you support us? I want to cut off all funding until they recognize Israel's right to exist, that he denounces his past comments. Is that fair?
I think our foreign aid should be conditional, Sean, and that's something that we've been working on here in the Senate to get legislative language that would
Senator
make
Corker?
all foreign aid conditional.
Yeah, Sean, first of all, I do agree that we need to slow down and we need to get, we want the right results with this aid. I will say that $1.3 billion of the aid that we send to Egypt is directly tied to the Camp David Accord, and so it's actually in Israel's interest that we continue this relationship with Egypt. And
I don't see it.
Well, they will tell you that. I think that, again, we need to slow down. We need to understand what the leadership of Egypt is going to do as it relates to Israel
and
some of the other
Brotherhood.
national interests. Yeah.
It's Sean, the Muslim Brotherhood was saying during the Arab Spring, which is now the Arab winter nuclear nightmare, which is coming, that prepare for war with Israel. The President Morsi has called the Israelis vampires. He says he wants the capital to be Jerusalem, not Cairo, Jerusalem.
Well, we're going to solve a lot of this on November 6th, I hope, Sean. But in the meantime, every country that gets our support should have a list of conditions that they have to fulfill to continue to get that support. And Egypt would probably not meet those conditions right now.
All right, guys, thank you for being with us. Appreciate it. We'll watch this very closely. And coming up, President, he's too busy to